All right, welcome into NFL Daily by Chat Sports. I'm Chase Senior. Hope all of you are having a fantastic Monday. We have some breaking NFL news to get to that impacts the Philadelphia Eagles, the New Orleans Saints, but also the 2022 NFL Draft and the 2023 NFL Draft. We're here to simplify all of this down for you because it's a little bit confusing as far as the timing and the compensation. But Adam Schefter of ESPN breaking the news just moments ago. Eagles are sending picks 16, 19, and 194 in the 6th round to the Saints in exchange for pick 18, 101 in the 3rd round, 237 in the 7th round, and a 2023 first-round pick, as well as a 2024 second-round pick per sources. So the Saints are now at 16 and 19, the Eagles at 15 and 18 in the 2022 NFL Draft first round. Schefter also saying this: now the Philadelphia Eagles have double ones in the 2023 NFL Draft, which is expected to be a better and deeper quarterback draft class. A trade like today continues to show that Jalen Hurts will get another chance this season here in 2022 to become the Eagles' quarterback solution for the future seasons. But if he doesn't work out, then now the Philadelphia Eagles have more draft capital in 2023 and more of a quarterback-rich quarterback class to maybe get their future signal caller. Mike Garafolo, NFL Network, also saying this on Twitter: one of the most expected things in this year's draft was for the Eagles moving some of this year's draft capital to next year. It has begun. Now, I'm not sure if there's something else that Philadelphia has planned, because we know that general manager Howie Roseman is very aggressive. Maybe that's something to keep an eye out for in the weeks leading up to the NFL Draft, which is slated for April 28th to the 30th in Las Vegas. So basically, this trade simplified, and I understand I've been saying a lot of words, but it requires a lot of words to bring you the information for this trade. The New Orleans Saints get more draft capital this year in 2022, whereas the Eagles get more flexibility and draft capital in 2023. But I think one of the more underrated aspects of this deal is Philadelphia getting a second-round pick in 2024, and in that range, you can get a pretty premier player as a starter or a quality backup right from the jump. As we continue to break this trade down between New Orleans and Philadelphia, Mickey Loomis, Howie Roseman, get into the comment section right now, Saints, Eagles fans, and give me your one-word reaction to this trade. And while you're down there, Saints Now, one of our newer channels here at Chat Sports, it's been growing really rapidly, approaching 5,000 subscribers. Philadelphia Eagles Now, one of our larger channels, quickly approaching 27,000 subs. When this trade was made official, when we saw the tweet from Adam Schefter, we got the crew together to throw all of these trade details in a show really quickly to put this on Philadelphia Eagles Now as well as New Orleans Saints Now. This is why you subscribe, because nobody is faster than us, nobody is better than us, and we keep you informed on all things Saints and Eagles here at Chat Sports. First, I want to share my thoughts on the Eagles' perspective. We're going to see if Jalen Hurts can be the long-term starter here in 2022. And this is another indication that Philadelphia is moving forward with Hurts as the starting quarterback this upcoming season. And hopefully they address wide receiver in the first round to try to surround him with some really good complementary pieces, in addition to Devontae Smith, in addition to Dallas Goedert, in addition to Miles Sanders, to see if he can be the long-term starting quarterback for Philadelphia. And if he doesn't pan out this year in Nick Sirianni's second year as head coach, then that 2023 draft class at the quarterback position is a lot better, in my opinion, and a lot deeper than this year's class, because this year we're looking at Malik Willis maybe being a top 5, top 10 pick, Kenny Pickett right in that range as well, and then Matt Corral might be the third best quarterback on the board, according to many draft experts out there. Those are just my opinions, though. But you take a look at the top 23 quarterbacks. Bryce Young coming off a miraculous season. I think he's going to be even better this upcoming year for Alabama. I think they go into this upcoming season as the national title favorites after losing to Georgia in the championship game this past year. And I understand that Ohio State quarterbacks have not panned out usually in the National Football League, but C.J. Stroud, I like his arm, I like his confidence. He can let it rip on all three levels. I really like his pocket feel and pocket mobility. I think it's been an awesome move for C.J. Stroud and Bryce Young to throw to some of the wide receivers during their respective pro days as those guys prepare for the 2022 NFL draft, because all they're doing is showcasing their talents in front of a bunch of NFL scouts for all organizations out there. Tyler Van Dyke, once he was able to step in for D'Eriq King, he surprised a lot of people with Miami. He is vaulting up draft boards for next year. We'll see what he's able to do in the first year for Mario Cristobal. Can Spencer Rattler finally find his footing? He goes to Oklahoma as the #1 quarterback in that high school class a couple of years ago, was one of the few quarterbacks who didn't work out under Lincoln Riley. Jalen Hurts did. Spencer Rattler didn't. Could a change of scenery benefit him at South Carolina? Then Phil Jurkovec of Boston College, a really good player who got hurt last year, but has a couple of really nice intangibles and attributes to his skill set. So those are kind of the inner workings of the 2023 quarterback class, and we know that Howie Roseman is aggressive. We know that he's always looking ahead, trying to really have this organization in the best spot possible moving forward. And if Jalen Hurts doesn't work out this year, then they have more ammunition to draft the quarterback in 2023. Before we get to the Saints side of this trade, is Jalen Hurts the Eagles' future? Philly, Bird Gang, stand up. Let me know in the comments section. Saints fans, if you like football, we want to hear from you as well. Type Y for yes or type N for no. From the Saints' perspective, this coming from Ian Rappaport, and these are really my thoughts. He sent this tweet out. I'm like, yo, are you inside my head, rap sheet? What's good? Rationale for the Saints, this trade gives them 3 picks in the top 50 this year, and hopefully that one next year is a back end. Rationale for the Eagles, they now don't have to pay 3 first fully guaranteed contracts. They get an extra one next year, either for a quarterback or to build around a quarterback, which is a good point there. And I also want to make this point be known. That 2024 second-round pick, you lose that if you're New Orleans. That kind of dents their 2024 draft class to a certain degree and gives the Eagles another premier asset and pick moving forward. So now, with Dennis Allen's first year taking over for Sean Payton, it looks as though they're going to run it back at that quarterback spot with Jameis Winston. Maybe by moving up in the draft class this year, they have their eyes on another quarterback depending on how the board falls. Now, if you're a Saints fan, you kind of want maybe some quarterbacks to go off the board quickly, and then maybe another quarterback falls to you later in the draft where you can select that guy in the mid-first round, late first round. I also think this is in play. The Philadelphia Eagles back in 2016 had to trade up twice to #2 to take Carson Wentz. I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility for New Orleans. They trade up once, maybe because now they have 3 top 100 picks now. They could package some of those picks early in the draft, later in the draft, to then move up once again to maybe select their future signal caller. So a lot to unpack, a lot to get to, a lot of implications for both of these organizations in Philadelphia and in New Orleans. We just simplified it for you on Philadelphia Eagles now, as well as New Orleans Saints now. What is the Saints' biggest area of need? That's my final question for the audience before we hop on out of here. You let me know, chime into the comment section, and make sure you subscribe. If you're a Saints fan, multiple videos per day covering the New Orleans Saints. Philadelphia Eagles now, we're pushing out videos damn near every day, keeping you informed better than anybody out there. Those links down below, youtube.com/EaglesNow, that Saints link also flashing on your screen. Subscribe, and if you ain't subscribed, homies, you ain't alive.